Welcome to my video reflection presentation on integrating technology into a lesson. Integrating technology into teaching and learning is increasingly vital to our modern-day schooling system. Technology integration establishes the use of technological tools such as computers, cell phones, digital software, and networks daily in classroom practices to enhance student learning. Roblyer and Hughes, 2019. For mathematics, technology supports visualization, analytical thinking, and dealing with abstract concepts such as volume. This reflection looks at my experience embedding technology into a Form 4 math lesson on the concept of volume, referencing 3 areas: the ease and difficulty level, strategies for sustaining technology use and breaking through obstacles, and how the experience has influenced my understanding of teaching and learning. The context of my school is particularly relevant as for implementing technology-enhanced lessons is extremely challenging due to limited or unreliable internet connectivity across most parts of the school. Despite these constraints, this lesson provided valuable insights into both the potentials and the realities of technology integration. Now let us discuss my experience integrating. Incorporating technology into the concept of volume lesson involved the use of MindMeister to design an interactive concept map and Google Forms to give the final assessment. The process experienced both moments of ease and great challenges. It was simple to create the MindMeister concept map. The website provided welcoming templates that allowed me to organize and link visually concepts for volume, examples, non-examples, characteristics, and environmental sustainability. Current research emphasizes that concept mapping enhances better understanding by aiding in the management of knowledge within a visual spatial structure. Wong, 2017. During lesson closure, students embraced the visual representation, supporting their understanding of volume and the environmental concepts are linked. On the contrary, making the concept map a reality will be difficult in logistical terms. Irregular internet connectivity at my school hindered downloading the MindMeister map onto devices reliably, so realistically for a tool like this to work may be in the form of a smart art on Microsoft PowerPoint. Trust and Malloy's, 2017. Findings replicate the experience as they describe erratic access to infrastructure still standing in the way of classroom technology integration. Using Google Forms for the final test was also a mix of convenience and difficulty. Making the form was easy, requiring only basic digital literacy skills. However, bringing the students online to complete at my school will be difficult. Boholano, 2017, testifies that first-order barriers, including access limitations and infrastructure, continue to limit the successful integration of digital tools in schools. Thus, while it was possible to develop technological resources, using them in a low connectivity environment posed huge challenges that had to be overcome creatively and flexibly. Additionally, sustaining the use of technology and overcoming challenges at my school is a task. Despite the infrastructural challenges, I believe sustaining the use of technology is essential to make teaching more contemporary and learning more interactive and engaging. To sustain technology integration in the classroom, despite connectivity limitations, I recommend the following strategies. First, offline copies of all digital resources are essential. PDF exports of MindMeister maps and preloading Google Forms on computers before class ensure continuity in case the internet is interrupted as a backup plan. Contingency plans such as printed quizzes that mirror the Google Form questions guarantee that assessment goes on despite technological disruption. Pulham and Graham, 2018, highlight that adaptive preparation and proactive contingency planning are essential to successful technology-supported instruction. Secondly, having easy access apps which can be accessed offline, making technology accessible through teacher demonstration, whereby the use of lower bandwidth will enable the mind map to be projected from one device, minimizes the heavy strain on internet access at school level. In addition, collaboration with school administrators to upgrade the digital framework/mainframe over time is still a long-term aspiration. Conducting routine training sessions for teachers and students in implementing offline and online digital tools is sure to close the gap and support more technology use. Finally, perseverance, creativity, and sensible planning are the secret to sustaining technology integration in the context of overcoming schools like mines. Furthermore, reflecting on how technology integration into the concept of volume lesson has profoundly influenced my understanding of what makes learning and teaching effective. In the first place, it helps me to understand that technology needs to be purposefully incorporated into education with a learning goal and not done for the mere sake of it. The MindMeister concept map would be effective because it makes students understanding complex mathematical idea visually, making it easier for them to grasp relationships between definitions, examples, and the real world. Chai, Deng, Tsai, and Li, 2020, confirm that effective integration of technology is a reflective integration of content, pedagogy, and technology, TPACK framework. Second, I realized that flexibility and adaptability are an essential competency for teaching in the 21st century. Despite technical problems, the students remained on track because of advanced planning and non-technology-based teaching methods or strategies. The convenience of hard copies of the digital materials facilitated effective teaching. This adaptability aligns with Boholanos' 2017 study that teacher resilience was a key element in resolving technology challenges. Third, the lesson highlighted the immense impact technology has on student work and engagement. Utilizing Google Forms for assessment enabled students to think about their own knowledge of the relationship between volume and environmental sustainability on their own, encouraging personal application and critical thinking. In the end, this experience served to reinforce my understanding that teaching is not all about the teacher being the sage on the stage, but other ways in which a lesson can be delivered of a more deeper learning experience. Technology, flawed as its execution, can allow for more engaged participation when carefully coordinated with teaching and content. In conclusion, embedding technology in a lesson on the concept of volume under adverse environmental conditions highlighted the potential and actualities of teaching in the 21st century. By intentionally choosing tools such as MindMeister and Google Forms, anticipating technological constraints, and prioritizing teaching purpose, I discovered how technology can enhance, change, and individualize student learning. From now on, I am determined to continually develop my use of technology as much as I can to reach more learners, whereby developing an adaptive, stimulating, and engaging learning environment.
Story.